I've got around to reading Gary V's Crushing It. Here's what I learned. We live in a world where 85% of people work at jobs that they don't like, and as a result of that, they become depressed over time. Jobs which not only pay the bills, but jobs which allow them to have the freedom to buy things that they desire without having to worry about money. This can be destructive to a person's mental health in the long term. Knowing this fact, I wanted the absolute best for myself and for my future, and under no circumstance would I want to be a part of that percentage. So I thought to myself, I'm still young, and the sooner I start to realize some things, the better. What Gary does in Crushing It is, he deploys all the means necessary to help you build your own personal brand, and he provides interviews of real-life stories from people who have accomplished just that. People who have built their own brand from the ground up using social media and have improved their lives for the better by making six-figure income doing what they love. And I highlight here, doing what they love. All the reasons people throw out to justify why they're not doing what they say they want to do boil down to one of three kinds of fear. Fear of failure, fear of wasting time, fear of seeming vain. The number one thing which Gary seems to emphasize a lot on, which I was fortunate enough to realize earlier on in my life, is to stop wasting time. Quit doing things that take up so much of your daily time, as you only have one life. Start doing more of what you love. You will need to make sacrifices along the way, and frankly, quitting certain things or activities which do not benefit you in any way towards achieving what you set out to do will be one of them. As Gary says in the book, people are so scared they'll be wasting time if they try to build a business, even when their time isn't valuable. When you're first starting out, there is no time for leisure. Sometimes you just need someone to lay it out to you, straight and honest, with no sugarcoating on top. Gary knows what it takes from first-hand experience, and hard work is no easy task. He makes this crystal clear in the book. The second thing I've learned, which really felt like a wake-up call when I was reading the book, is that anybody can do this. Personal brands are for everyone. And the market doesn't care where you come from, it doesn't matter. Which brings me to my next point, which is that you have no excuses not to do this. Everybody has the same odds of succeeding. It's all up to you to stand up and take action. As Gary says, you have to let yourself be your sole judge and jury. Now, the third lesson I got by reading Crushing It is that it will not be easy at all, and it will take a lot longer than I might think, but it will be worth it. As Gary says, it does not matter where you start, but where you finish, and that is 100% completely up to you. The path is all yours as long as you commit and are willing to execute. In most cases, you should count on this process taking years, not months. If that bothers you, close the book. It really sounds like this is going to be a mindset game, and how mentally tough you're willing to be. As Gary says, you're going to eat shit for a long time. At this point, I was asking myself, okay, well, where do I start? And you're probably wondering the same too. Gary mentioned 7 principles which are fundamentally important to building your own personal brand. And before you get started, you need to acknowledge what these are. These principles are intent, authenticity, passion, patience, speed, work, and attention. However, there is one principle that is missing, which will be the defining factor when it comes down to monetizing your personal brand. Gary calls this the 8th essential. And the key word is content. Gary tries to push the documenting over creating practice, as he believes it is not important how good your lighting or makeup is or what format you're delivering your content in. Rather, he stresses how crucial it is to speak your truth in the most raw possible way. Just be yourself. Once you've got these down, it's time for you to create a Facebook business page. Facebook is the most undeniable king of social media, as it is the most used one today, and it cannot under no circumstance be ignored. When you're first starting out and have no money, the best way to get discovered, according to Gary, is to use relevant hashtags, do collaborations and message other people, create quality thumbnails, engaging descriptions, and well-thought titles. Everyone looks like an ass when they're trying something new. Everyone's an ass until they're a pioneer. Only a tiny fraction of the people you reach out to will respond. When it gets tough or tiring, which it will be according to Gary, he says, passion is your backup generator when all your other energy sources start to sputter. Gary recommends giving a try on the following platform to help you build your own personal brand: Nickoloui, Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, podcasts, and voice first. I will not be going into any details regarding these platforms, which is exactly why you should go out and buy the book for yourself if you're interested. I'm merely just going over the basics and what I've managed to take in from reading the book. It's time to start applying this in my own life now. Other people have done it before me, therefore, so can I. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, consider dropping a thumbs up down below and subscribe if you would like to see more videos just like this one and to show your support towards this channel. If you have any questions, please let me know.